Hello, welcome to lesson 10, multiply. So we're going to be doing a lot of mental math today, as well as just normal multiplication, but more advanced, so hang tight. For these few, I will just try doing maybe up to 8, because this should be pretty intuitive. So 8 times 6, we should know this by now, right, with your times tables. 40 times 3, even if you don't know 40 in your times tables, you definitely do know 4 and 3, which is 12. But we notice that one of these is in the tens place, right? So you multiply this by 10, and your answer is 120. Here, same idea. We know 5 times 6 is 30, but here it's in the hundreds, so it's 30 times 100, which is 3,000. Here, again, same type of idea. 5 times 4 is 20. You can kind of just tack on the rest of these zeros, so we have 3 extra zeros, so this will be 20,000. Here, 9 times 12, 108. 9 times 11, 99. 90 times 100, times 10 is 900. And anything times 0 is 0. Multiply with 2 digits. So with these types of problems, you can't just use your times tables as you might think, because we do have slightly more complicated numbers. However, we can do something called long multiplication, which is multiplying top to bottom, kind of how you do long addition or long subtraction. So we're going to put this first number at the top times this next number. I'm going to draw this line because our answer goes under. And now it's kind of like doing addition or subtraction, this form, but instead we're multiplying. So first you do 6 times 2, which gives you 12. The tens place will move up here, and the ones place goes into the answer. Then, after doing that, you go across. And here, 4 times 2 is 8, but we have to add this 1 here, and that'll give us 9. So the answer is 92. Let's try 3 together again. 27, right, times 3 goes at the bottom. We're going to go up, and then we're going to go sideways. So 7 times 3 is 21. Put the tens place up here, ones place down here. 3 times 2 is 6. And then you add that to 6 plus 2 is 8. So the answer is 81 here for 3. And let's try a slightly more complicated one here. Let's try 81 times 5. Put that on top. 85 goes under. 5 times 1 is 5. So no tens place in this case. 5 times 8, however, is, if you know from your times tables, is 40. So in this case, you would actually have to put in 40 like this. And then that will give you your answer of 405. Alright, multiply 3 to 4 digit numbers. So this is almost exactly the same as what we did before. We just have a lot more numbers to work with. So I'll just go through it one at a time. I'll try this one, then I'll try a slightly harder one, and then I'll do the hardest one. So here, again, same principles. Put that first number at the top, put the second number at the bottom right here. Now, you actually can put 5 at the top and this number at the bottom, but that will be a lot harder to use this method, so I recommend putting the bigger number on top. So now we go 6 times 5 is 30. Put it up here, right, the next digit over. Put that tens place in there. 0 goes on here. Then we do 5 times 3 is 15. Add this 3 now, which gives you 18. But then from there, the 1 or the tens place of that 18 then moves over to the next value, or the next place value. And the 18 goes down here. The 8 of the 18 goes down there. And then 5 times 1 is 5. Add that 1 is 6. So your answer will be 680. Okay, now let's try problem 2. Again, put that bigger number up top, times 7. By the way, you always want to align your place values. Here, this is in the ones, and here, this is also the ones place of this whole big number, right? So you want to realign that ones place to the ones place of that second number. So now, 5 times 7, or 7 times 5 is 35. Move that tens place up and bring the ones place down. Then we multiply across. 7 times 5 is again 35, but we added 3, so it's 38. Then 7 times 6 is 42. Added 3 is 45, so 4 goes up, 5 stays at the bottom. 7 times 3 is 21, plus 4 is 25. And this is your answer. And lastly, let's go ahead and give 5 a try. 9182 times 9. Let's go a little faster. 9 times 2 is 18. 8 times 9 is 72, plus 1 is equal to 73. 9 times 1 is 9, plus 7 is 16. 9 times 9 is 81, plus 1 is 82, and that is your answer. Alright, so now let's answer our singular word problem of the day. Adam drove his car in an 8-hour race at a pace of 94 miles per hour. How many miles did Adam drive? So here we're given a pace or a rate. So this is 94 miles every hour. So if 1 hour passes, Adam will have driven 94 miles. But he drove in an 8-hour race. So that means he drove 94 miles every hour 8 times because there were 8 hours. So here the math is pretty simple. It's 94 times 8 because that happened 8 times. So let's just do what we've always been doing, right? 4 times 8 or 8 times 4 is 32. And the 3 goes up. 9 times 8 is 72 plus 3 is 75. So 752 miles is how much Adam drove.